Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world for now. And we'll start with today's night evening show. Alright, so David Ornstein, no man, I know a senior journalist, so they work with the Athletic. Come let us know say Arsenal don dey develop strong interest in Viktor Gyokeres, and the person wey dey push this move na be their new director of football Andrea Berta, because Andrea Berta really likes this Viktor Gyokeres. He appreciates him, say na the first way him feel say e go make sense when he buy, and it's going to be coming as a cheaper alternative to Alexander Isak. Now Ornstein say Arsenal developing strong interest in Viktor Gyokeres as possible striker signing. Andrea Berta is firm admirer of 26-year-old Sporting CP forward, expected to figure prominently among Arsenal's options, maybe more realistic than Isaac. You don't say the best way Berta they look now be this Gyokeres is going to be a more realistic option than this Alexander Isak. Why? Because when you look at the future, Newcastle, it go dey hard to collect Isak from their hand. So e no go make sense to go dey pursue unrealistic targets. Targets wey you know say your hand no go reach if you no catch am. So make you go come and pursue the one you know say everybody don know say in dey comot, nobody dey argue am. In buyout clause dey for the public domain. Unlike Isak that does not have a buyout clause. So if you want to go and sign him, you'll be signing him forcefully. You'll be expected to cough out 120, 150 million. Who get that kind of money to go through it? Money no go dey like 2 or 3 people. We'll call it number one person. So that's what, in fact, the way other people say report this, because the story this night, all the trend, and David Ornstein talking about the same thing. You get, so they say they were Arsenal eyeing Viktor Gyokeres, like so many things. Even Football London, do the reporter, they say Gyokeres to Arsenal transfer updates. Arsenal are developing a strong interest in him, according to reports by the Athletic. So the contact say it has been noted in a new report that new sporting director Andrea Berta is a huge fan of Gyokeres and is perhaps a more realistic signing than Isak. Now, you know, say don't the official now. Today, Arsenal announced and say Andrea Berta don already joined them as our sporting director. Is going to be replacing Edu Gaspar, and the priority on his hands, the first deal where many Arsenal fans they expect to him make. Now be who be the striker who go sign to fire us to glory. You get Chelsea say nobody really they mention Benjamin Sesko, because my first choice striker no go lie na Isaac. Second choice striker everybody know na Gyokeres, but between these two, one dey realistic, one day unrealistic, and we don't want a situation whereby like what happened between us and Vlahovic, so push on from beginning of the window to end of window. Baba leave Fiorentina, go join Juventus. Then we put all our eggs in one basket, but this time around we don't want to do something like that. In our hierarchy of needs, in the scale of preference, no be only Isaac and Gyokeres did the Sesko did there, so other people say go did there, but more just to watch and see how everything go unfold. Even self, they can't tell us waiting Isaac, waiting Berta, they talk when he joined Arsenal and say, I have watched with great interest the way Arsenal have evolved in recent years, and I have admired the hard work that have gone into re-establishing the club as a major force in European football with a passionate following around the world. But I talk plenty, not everything I go just they talk. But one thing I want to show now, waiting our co-chairman Josh Kroenke talk about this Andrea Berta. He say anyone who knows football knows Andrea is an impressive figure. He has vast knowledge of the game, a great track record, a strong network. Now that network of contacts, and that network maybe they give him 100, get, and an insatiable desire to build winning teams. Andrea will be a great addition to our club. He understands our values and what we stand for, and we have no doubt he will help us push on and take the next steps in our bid to win major trophies. Now, we undertook a thorough recruitment process and we were hugely impressed with the level of all the other candidates, but it was Andrea's experience and the success he has enjoyed that stood out. We are really looking forward to working together and welcome him into the Arsenal family. Everyone at Arsenal welcomes Andrea Berta and his family to the club. So Andrea Berta, on behalf of the Arsenal community over here too, 100. Imagine they give you some kind of excitement because I know I still don't enter. Yes, you get person will say, you know what it is. See now, you just enter now. Don't hear saying Andrea Gyokeres to the pursue now. See, top it. Oh God. Let me say one window don't open like this. Baga. Forget this window. I can tell you for free. It's going to be one of the most exciting. You get this story. On a big story. Now see all the trends with everybody they talk about that. This Berta. Oh. Both commander on one side. Now, FA Cup semi-final. They don't play FA Cup today. Man City beat Bournemouth. So far so good. The semi-final now. Man City versus Nottingham Forest. Then Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Again, and I think Rashford scored the first goal for Aston Villa. So that one safe day now. Now, Fabrizio Romano, they're watching podcast today. So Romano was giving us updates on Arsenal transfer. Also, he said he expects Arsenal to be really busy this summer transfer window. In fact, I was supposed to use this particular story as my thumbnail, but when I can't see that Andrea Berta story, say Gyokeres, I said no, that one will be the thumbnail again. So this Romano update is also a big story, and as something say, if I come to talk steady, say this summer transfer window is going to be the biggest we've ever seen because we will be spending. There is no way Arsenal, Kroenkes, where they know say Berta they come from Atletico Madrid, where they give a money main by player. He can't come here for the first summer transfer window, where in the experience they don't come give a money to buy. Abba, you say calculator, you know possible. Then go give her money to spend for this transfer window. Nobody's supposed to argue that one. So more just the watch because I know say the man go do normal for us. Next season is going to be a banger. Away from that, another big news will come here today. Now the fact say Matheus Cunha don't put Arsenal on red alert with the transfer message being put out. Nobody Matheus Cunha, nobody Arsenal they tell. Many people say will watch, even not time for us they're interested in him. Everybody will see waiting the talk. Now, what did Matheus Cunha say? So Babaka the talk say as in they now say don't they ready to take the next step in his career. Say the reason we cannot leave Wolves for this summer transfer window we just passed, that because they pursue relegation battle and they needed to be safe. And if in come out, it not gonna make any sense because means if I don't talk am far back, say anything make Cunha come for Wolves, he don't condemn Wolves to relegation because he's our best player. Like he'll be doing them some sort of disservice. So now he say they don't get close to safety. So you got to talk say he don't make him clear. Say he wanted. If I let's read what he said in quotes. I had a lot of offers, but I wouldn't feel well if I had done it, he said. Some things you can't control, but I couldn't leave the club in the middle of the season in a difficult situation in the relegation zone. Now, we are close to achieving our goal of staying up, but I have made it clear to the Wolves hierarchy that I need to take the next step. What is the next step? Next step is to move on to clubs that are looking like they want to win something because Wolves, their ambition every year now say okay no go relegation. So instead would like to move, and especially now we say Andrea Berta, who is somebody he has a close working relationship with because they work together at Atletico Madrid, has moved to Arsenal. So it go there easy for the guys to just call Cunha, speak language for him. Baba will just run the con because so much just to watch because that is the part of the contact so they talk about the network and network of people. That's what we're talking about. So more just the CI they go. I know say Cunha signed a new contract and he has an exit clause about I think 60 to 65 million for an exit clause. So it's something that's not can afford because when you look at the EPL table, we see say Wolves is 17. Again, they don't play 29 games and then they 26 points. People did 18. If you stand, they did 17. So you see say they did somewhat a bit safe. You get, even though they still have many games to go, but all things being equal, we expect them to still escape. Now wait till we see you get. All right, so away from that, I think the Mirror also carried that Matheus Cunha story. Oh, look at jump, look at skip that one said. So we're gonna get one report from Football London, where then they analyze this Champions League game who will play against Real Madrid. So the contact say People, everybody looks at Saka, and Saka will help us exploit the weaknesses of this Real Madrid. But in reality, it's not going to be Bukayo Saka. So the person will help us exploit their weaknesses now be Martinelli, because you know, so Real Madrid they get like defensive issues. Sometimes you go see Fede Valverde play defense. You go see some kind midfielders, some kind wingers. They'll put them for fullback. Get, but say now Martinelli now go use in pace. See, I go take scatter that Real Madrid defense. Everybody knows say defensive the Madrid not too good. Where Madrid gets strength now attack. Offensively they are on points, but defensively they are not. That's why I go see say for La Liga, all those kind of small teams they go play Madrid, they go see score. And for the fact that Madrid no play them behind the ball, they are very, very direct. Yeah, so if you play them, you are always going to create chances. And the question now becomes, can you bury those chances you are creating? That's $1 million question. And I don't have an answer to that. So now, so you just did. All right, so today I think our Muslim faithfuls are celebrating Eid Mubarak. You get, so at because I was asking one of my Muslim friends, he say, I know every Muslim they celebrate, and some people never finish their own fast. And I don't understand how they take it down. But for those who don't, they celebrate the celebration today. I wish you all the best life has to offer. Now, all of us they enjoy them. You get, but I don't see any goat, so nobody give me goat, or nobody give me any ramo. So don't accept the another celebration we did today. Now, Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I know there are some females in our community, and some of you might be mothers. So Happy Mother's Day. So all of you and all of you now go reap the fruit of your labor when una offspring don't grow. All right, let's bring you from one of our sponsors, Mobile Water Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 64 64 2234. Again, +234 80 64 64 2234. They're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the night, some of the facts that David Ornstein is telling us that Arsenal are developing strong interest in Viktor Gyokeres, and say the Arsenal director of football, Andrea Berta, he really likes this Viktor Gyokeres and prefers him over Isaac. So David Ornstein say getting Gyokeres might be a realistic option for Arsenal. But my head the balls this night as I did like this now. So all things being equal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So that come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and like your mouse. All right, guys. Ciao.